You are now live in the Caverns with your host Dirty B. Where we talk about whatever the fuck we please.
What the fuck is up, everybody? How the fuck you doing? Back at the place to be, the Cthulhu Caverns. You know what is up? It's me, Dirty B, your homie Jay, the Bearded Weirdos in the house. Yeah. And of course, you know, we got the little co-host over here, Skylo, co-pilot.
Skylo Two Wise Jenkins.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to relinquish ourselves and just let the young man drive the wheel while we go do other shit.
And sometimes I got to take the wheel because they're both too busy taking muscle relaxers in order to get off.
Skylo think he's got jokes. All right. So while we share this out, I'm actually about to play my favorite fucking song off of your homie Jay's previous album that's out right now. You could go stream this any fucking where.
And if you don't have it yet, we will personally sue you.
Yeah, no, by the way, if you really want it,
go get it.
If you really want it, you can hit us up and we'll even we'll send you the MP3s, the waves, whatever you want. But we prefer that you play it on all the platforms.
Particularly iTunes. Buy it from iTunes.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the first. Okay, no, it is, but it was not numbered. All right, you guys, this is Destruction's Imminent.
The time is now. These lands have been plagued for too long. Start the eradication process.
You humans on some other shit, you're just another animal. Seems like y'all are lost, it only death gon' be your antidote. I've been watching all you and I say I'm not compatible. Step to this kid with the quickness, Jay will crush your mandible. Psycho on the inside, on the outside, keep it casual. Got an army right behind me, no longer a standalone. Tried to sign a deal with the devil for some Aztec gold. Fussy, I'm a ginger, they told me I didn't have a soul.
That's why they make fun of me. Guess I'm too ugly. Don't think I am fun
to be around, they see a clown.
Then they run from me. Y'all really need to wake up, I'm getting pissed. They fake, they talk, I did that shit, don't got no blade tucked. Come get it, kid.
Destruction's imminent. I don't have a problem with any of y'all acting stupid. When you try and drag me through it, that's when I'm gonna have to lose it. I stay to myself, don't involve me with crap you doing. My circle's small, I'm calling it all, you are lacking two cents. Can't nobody tell me nothing different, I have seen the evidence. Y'all are only in it for yourselves, and me, I represent the truth. So when I am in and out the booth, they shoot it's evident. Never will you catch me slacking due to being negligent.
I still got the recipe, whipping up something extra sweet. This entity is really something different. An abomination, Bruce Banner standing next to me. We stay improving, moving up. Y'all primitive, stuck in your ways. We are far from equivalent. For us, no fucks are given, bitch. Destruction's imminent. No more holding back, it's time to pick it up. Pick it up. Never will you ever see me giving up. Giving up. Known to always get it done. I'll finish when I get enough. Keep up with the business and witness the beast I did become. I put in blood, sweat, and tears with no days off. I'm just wondering if all this hard work gonna pay off. They must have thought your homie Jay was gonna stay soft. This time blaze up and turn this place into a graveyard. I won't stop until I'm rich, breaking through the ceilings, bitch. Until y'all are feeling this, you feeling this? How real is it? Fuck it, I'ma make you go and turn it up. You listening till my buzz is infinite? I'll bust with different shit. You about to put yourself in a fucked predicament, motherfucker.
Yeah. You know what the fuck is up. So let's see what we got going on in here tonight. Oh shit, your brother in this bitch. What up though? Where the titty meat, Dirty? Right here, baby. You know what I'm saying? I always got the titty meat for y'all. You know what I'm saying? On request, whenever. You know what I'm saying? But look, bro, we can't stress it enough, bro. This album that we about to put out is about to be real meaty, like my titties. You know what I'm saying? This shit's about to be fucking lit. We had a lot of fun. The beats though. Jay, tell them about them beats.
Oh yeah, a lot of these beats are definitely next level for sure. You definitely stepped it up for sure. And the pick of the litter that we've chose was definitely a lot better than the last for sure. You know, we got to improve every time. So
every time,
and it definitely worked out.
And not to mention that the actual mechanics of what went into these beats is upgraded substantially too.
Yeah.
However, we won't tell you what those are. We'll leave it to you to figure out what those are and try to figure it out all Da Vinci Code style. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I love you guys. I love you, Skylar.
Yeah.
You're the best, bro. Hold on, let me fill you in on this little inside joke. So before this podcast started, I'm like, "Hey, Skylar, would you mind going to grab me a lighter from the fucking bathroom?" This little motherfucker, he bring me 3 lighters, and they all look like they work. None of them work. Oh, I love it. Beats been going crazy lately. Look, I swear to God, y'all have been getting scraps. Between the ones I'm like, this one ain't going out, and the ones that Jay's like, yeah, we keeping that. But we have a fellow hustler that we're gonna bring on tonight. Oh shit, Debo in this bitch. What up though?
Yo, what up, Debo?
Yo, we getting the motherfucking crowd up. What's good in this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Plus, let me give a shout out to Jay's brother, the mechanic, bro. Y'all need to go see him on Twitch, bro.
Watch him.
Look, he supports us. Y'all need to go support him. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be smacking that ass.
Mechanic 1.
Yeah, it's spelled just like that right there. You see him in the comments, go ahead and copy and paste that name right into Twitch and go watch him fuck people right in their butt.
This is the Love Weasel Pepper, by the way.
Not like a Pornhub account, but like, any game that he plays, you could imagine that there's buttholes gaping. Oh, hold up. Oh, that boy Willie D in this bitch too. What up, though?
Willie.
Hey, everybody in this bitch. Yeah, we having a fucking hell of a good time tonight. So far, so good. So, one of the things that I wanted to encapsulate tonight is childhood memories. And since his brother's in this bitch, let me go ahead and ask you this one. Give me a good childhood memory with your brother.
I know we used to, definitely a good one is always cruising around in this little RC Jeep we had. I don't know if it was RC, but
you mean like one of those like little like...
It was a bigger one you can sit in. I think it was like 2 or maybe 4 passenger. I'm not sure. It was nice though. It had like 2 batteries in it.
What? See, this motherfucker pimping. He had 2 batteries, dog. We all had one shitty battery.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Yeah, I remember cruising around in that all the time.
Oh yeah, I bet you any money your brother took them bitches out and put a car battery in it.
No.
Man, I love the sound of this fucking thing.
It was almost like a car battery that was in it.
Well, yeah, the 2 of them together, you could definitely probably electrocute some nipples and some torture, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if the voltage was as high, but...
Yeah, I mean, shit, high enough to get some fucking information out of somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what about your... we had like a minor discussion about it earlier, but I heard something about a fort.
Oh, yeah, building forts in the woods, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep, all the time, yeah.
How deep into the woods?
Actually.
Oh, Hines.
Yeah, it was in Hines, yeah.
If anybody here's from Michigan, you know how Hines is.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
How deep in did you go? Was it like easily accessible?
No, actually, it was. Well, the way we would go through was some lady's backyard, because across the street from my friend's house was the lady's backyard, and then on the other side of her backyard was a golf course, and then on the other side of the golf course was the woods. So we had to track through all that. You got to pay to get in the golf course too. So
of course you did.
We're not allowed. Yeah, we did not allowed in there. So we had to, go on a little adventure just to get to the.
I mean, would you guys spend the entire day in there, or would you guys fuck about in the forest?
Oh yeah, days on end, every day. Yeah, as soon as we get out of school, just go there. Yeah,
because I didn't really have a lot of I didn't chip in a lot on the building of this fort. I just helped make some of the like modifications. Like we built a bike pulley, because I told you we could only do 1 bike at a time. But you know what I'm saying, we were worried because sometimes we would ride up there with 2 bikes, but we'd like hook them up on the same pulley and then just try to hold them up there so kids couldn't come and steal our bikes while we're up in the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Hines, that's right there.
Gotta worry about.
Yeah, it's definitely shit. Anywhere in Michigan, you got to worry about your bike being stolen. This is a bike stealy kind of state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So, did you guys spend a lot of time in Florida? Because I know you guys got family down there. Did you guys spend a lot of time down there?
Like we vacation down there pretty much. Yeah, once in a great while, a couple years.
Yeah, well, about what area?
Fort Myers Beach.
Ah, that's where motherfucking Cody be from.
Yeah, yep.
Dos Charisma.
Yep.
Shout out to Dos Charisma.
Yeah.
Fucking
nice.
I never been to Florida, but I know that's in the plans in the future. We're gonna be doing something like that.
Yeah, for sure. It would definitely be a dope trip.
Because what's up?
I only went down to like Florida twice.
Yeah.
And the one time I went to no, 3 times now that I think about it. Twice to Disney World, once when I was 9, and then once with my siblings when I was a little bit older, and then another time for my mom's cousin's wedding in Miami. Where we went to, we ate a good dinner, which apparently, I didn't know this, but my little brother, who was an infant at the time, he was like, what, 2 or 3 or something? Apparently, something happened, and he accidentally stabbed my dad in the cheek with a fork.
Accidentally. Hold up. You heard those words, right? I'm not going deaf, right? We do have a record of this. He did say accidentally stabbed him in the cheek.
Wow.
That's a very vulnerable and specific spot to be stabbed in on accident. That sounds like that one crime movie. He was like, what happened? Oh, he stabbed himself 3 times in the back and threw himself off the bridge. Like, oh, did he now? So I'm going to need you to elaborate. How the fuck did he accidentally get stabbed in the face with a fucking fork?
I don't know. I was in the bay, busy getting salt water in my eyes and crying my eyes out because I had salt in my eyes.
I'm just kidding.
Busy being getting salt in my eyes, so I didn't even see it. I only heard it from word of mouth from my mother the next day. and then mechanic
That's a crazy
one.
way to hear about me being your stepdad.
Oh shit.
That's payback for earlier.
That's like 2010 or some shit.
Oh shit, CJ Swisherland in the building, bro. You into that joke? I was like, if you could pick a place to go in the world, spend a year or whatever, and he commented Switzerland. His name is CJ Swisher. Come on, bro. That is Swisherland.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you go there and you spend $100 million there, they're gonna rename it after you. You're gonna ball hard, bro. I fuck with you heavy, bro. And I see you got something in the works too. I can't wait till that shit drops. You're gonna have to give me something to play on here one of these times, you fucking silly bastard. Oh, your brother was chiming in about that Power Wheel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that bitch was. I'm sure that bitch is
nice.
chronic.
Yeah, we actually had a couple of them. We had we had 3-wheeler and then 2 Jeeps, a red and a white one.
My friend David had one. I got to play with his, but my pride and joy was my motherfucking Batman big wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
But it was pedal though.
Yeah, it was pedal,
we had
but
a couple of those.
Yeah,
too,
that was
also.
like you know how motherfucking Sons of Anarchy shit. That was me, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about hands up like these.
Yeah, like a chopper.
Fuck yeah, bro. I roll up on my friends like, what y'all doing today?
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Fucking so. Another thing that I kind of wanted to break into now was the pyramids, bro. Just for some reason they've been on my head lately. Just like there's, what do you think? Do you think that the Egyptians had a hand helped? Like a helping hand, or do you think that they were ingenuitive enough to do it themselves and we don't give them enough credit?
Maybe think about what if like a different way of building it. Instead of building like blocks up, maybe what if like it was like a mountain or something and they just kind of carved the.
Well, that's
carved what got rid of everything.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really look into because
just a pyramid.
A lot of those places, they're usually built out of shit that ain't nearly around there.
Right.
So it might be one of those kind of things. Because you have to think.
Because where the stones come from.
Yeah, but some of it may have came from there, but some of them are 56-ton blocks.
Yeah.
1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And that was all moved by the power of slaves and chisels. Like, I don't know, man. I do believe that.
How much can an average human lift?
Their body
or
weight.
Push their body weight. So if you have, say, 100,000 people, they can lift 100,000 weight.
But you would need 2,000, or you need like 200 people to weigh.
100,000 times 100,000.
You're asking the wrong dude.
Like that's
my brain looks like a big ass chalkboard with fucking a bunch of squiggly lines and numbers all over it. I'm doing equations.
Like if you got 100,000 people, I feel like they might be able to push something like that.
Well, I think because I was watching this documentary one time about modern shit, or not modern, but like, anyways, they were talking about there might be a way that they did it with like a pulley kind of situation that. We just don't know because they didn't jot it down, but they think that they might have had different construction technology than we.
That worked a lot better than ours.
Yeah, see, Willie Dangerfield said aliens. Yeah, so like I said, it is kind of odd that they lined it up with the Belt of Orion, and that it lines up with something else too, like the summer solstice or some weird shit like that. and plus they're positioned like perfectly some like direction. I don't know, and they lay on the Earth's ley lines if you believe in that.
So it's like perfectly placed.
Yeah, for some
Perfectly
people that
made.
supposedly didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and they did it with
Right.
chicken
Yeah,
bones.
so I mean, aliens might be a good possibility too.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. That's like one of those ones. It's like, how do you answer that question? I mean, obviously, we'll never truly know, but I just like to ask people's
Just
perspective.
ponder, yeah, right.
Maybe the aliens are out in the Orion's belt somewhere, and they lined it up perfectly so we could know where to find them.
But
And then we're
Skylo,
just too dumb enough to look there.
all right, Skylo, if you had to put your money on red or black, you know, fucking roulette, baby, red or black, aliens or humans, who did it?
That depends on what color each of them are. Dirt or red aliens and black humans, or are we?
That's a weird thing to judge about.
All right, no,
Don't-
who cares about colors? The question is, was it aliens or was it humans?
Who made the pyramids?
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about red aliens and black
No,
humans.
yeah, no.
This guy.
You didn't categorize them right, and I was confused.
No categories.
No categories, so
No.
it's just they're
The
both red and black.
category
All
is-
right,
no.
cool.
The category is alien, and the other category is human. Which one made the
Debo says
pyramid?
aliens too. Black every time. That's right. You know how to bet.
Oh man.
If I were to bet, I think, or maybe it's just my weird equal mind that makes everyone want equal distribution of the work, like a communist or a whatever.
That's
that
not
I
the
think,
answer. The aliens built it or humans built it? Who built it? Who do you think built it?
humans.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Boom. Debo says aliens.
Yeah, Debo says aliens.
With alien supervisors.
And bet black every
All right,
time.
All right.
So
That's a good thing to add.
back to almost back to, but what about Teenage Mischief?
Teenage Mischief. We used to play Ding Dog Ditch.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
I
the game.
remember we used to use rocks because we didn't want.
Oh,
we
you
were
didn't
too
wanna get
scared
to the door?
we were too scared to go up to the door.
Fuck it, bro.
So
Did they
we would-
still answer the same?
Oh yeah, it still worked the same. But some people they would have like instead of a screen door on the outside of their normal front door, it would be a glass door.
Fucking I'm gonna see if Huck Finn ready to come in this bitch, and we're gonna ask him these same questions.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let me pull that up. All right, here we go. Yo, what up, though?
Yo, what up, though?
Huck Finn in the building. What's good with you, my brother?
Just living it, bro. Living it.
Hell yeah, shit. So I got my first question. My first question, bro. Pyramids. Do you think humans built it or was it aliens, bro?
I spent over a decade, and my father's been a mason for 37 years. He claims that it's impossible to replicate them. I believe that then they weren't built by regular people.
All right.
Yeah. That's
Bet.
two
So-
for aliens.
I think
and
that's
one
three for
humans.
aliens. Oh yeah, and that's three for aliens because Willie D said the same shit.
Yeah.
And there's two for humans where me and CJ Swisher.
And me.
Right.
I think humans just didn't get enough props, bro. I think we probably most likely did it, but we just don't know how.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, depending on the whole aspect of, like, history repeating itself, they might have been ahead of us at that point,
Yeah, true that.
you know?
I mean, because do you believe in Atlantis?
I believe it was a city before cities were called cities, probably.
Yeah, I'm with the same nature. I believe the same thing. You know, I believe it probably was a place, and it probably was a lot more advanced than most people at the time, and they got fucked up because they built their shit in the middle of the water. I guess they ain't that smart after all.
Alien supervisors, I told you.
Yeah.
They got mad.
We should have took note.
Right.
And don't forget about the equal distribution of rights amongst red aliens. Them goddamn red aliens, bro. They'll come and take your alien job.
Or black humans. Or black aliens or white aliens or any color of aliens that they wish to be.
I think they're great.
All right. All right,
think they're
now
camouflage.
this is a fucking weird ass question, but it leads us into the next topic we're gonna break into in a minute. All right, now I don't condone the actions of any of these men, but all right, who is your favorite serial killer if you had to pick a favorite?
Deep decisions.
Man,
Like, who was the most like prolific to you?
prolific, and I would go with the American Sniper.
All right, I mean that's decent. I'm gonna go with. I have to say Richard Ramirez.
They said, they said a lot of bad things about the guy and about how many people he had to take care of or whatever. But I believe that, like, during certain situations, I mean, people have to do what they got to do. And I mean, if there was going to be a prolific person, I mean, I don't know if I'd really call him a serial killer. I would.
Yeah, I think
top of the line.
I was about to say I don't think it matters a war that it's more of a like a job than a hobby.
Yeah.
If you kill for a hobby, you're fucked up. CJ Swisher said Bundy. I get you on Bundy, but Bundy was a little weird. You know what I really liked about Bundy? Well, not liked, but what I found intriguing about Bundy is that he looked really normal. He had politician friends, bro. He was part of the Democratic or the Republican Party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was a legit looking dude, but at the same time, he also liked to bash hookers or females' heads in that looked like his ex-girlfriend. So.
You could also go with the United States government.
Oh yeah, that's the old dog. They're genociders.
Yeah.
All right, no, my personal favorite in a way is Richard Ramirez because he did not discriminate. He killed you if you were old, young, black, white, Asian, Mexican. He didn't give a fuck. He's like, ooh, flesh, stab it. And then he'd paint pentagrams on a wall. He did it for a good cause too. Satan.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm gonna get canceled. We haven't even got started yet. All right, now, oblivious to that, you know what? Let's actually like ask you serious though, because I know you got something in the works. I know it's somewhat classified, but what is in the future for Huck Finn of music? What are we gonna be hearing?
Well, right now, I stepped aside on some solo stuff. I know that I was in the studio with you and did a solo track and stuff like that. And I'm geeked about I'm calling it the J Moon, Volume 1. That's going to be the mixtape that I put out personally. But what's in the works really right now is the Bear Mob mixtape.
Ooh. Hold up. Let me get my reverb in here. Bear. Hell yeah, no, that's what's up though. I like the sound of that, bro, because you know it's strong like beer. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a Russian sickle in there somewhere.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the start to my youngest brother's career.
Nice. How long has he been thinking about doing this shit though?
He's been thinking about doing it for a while. I think that it just took a little bit of
finagling
and some encouragement, really. You know what I mean? Like getting him to really want to get into it. You know what I mean? He does a lot of stuff on Instagram. He does a lot of the free flows and stuff like that without no music, some acapella stuff.
Shit, any kind of practice is better than none. Yeah. Hell yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. Shit, that's what's up. Yeah. Well, you know, he's got a good person next to him to fucking show him some of the ropes. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I've been in the music career now for like probably 22 years.
Say that again. Let these youngins know how long.
I've been doing music for 22 years.
Goddamn right, motherfuckers.
It's a long time.
Started out making fun of people at bonfires, and it progressed from there. You know, I never really thought of myself as being good at it, but at the end of the day, I ended up being exceptionally good at it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? One thing that I really like about your style, and it's something that not every artist does, but you don't sound shit like you talk when you do music.
Well,
you're one of them voices that if I didn't know you, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a big 9 foot tall black dude for sure.
Well, I always thought that I would create my own lane, and the coolest thing about music I always thought was, you know, a lot of people have their different ways of doing things, but I always felt like I was meant to bring the party.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like partying every time you open your mouth. I swear to God, my mouth is watering right now for a shot, my dude. And this is just a mid-conversation.
I mean, it sounds unorthodox or whatever, but I know that when people come to watch a show,
they want to be entertained.
Yeah.
And you're inter-fucking-taining.
Yes, and one of my biggest things is, you know, about being a rapper or, you know, whatever, you got to remember, too, that there's two sides of that. You have to be both. You have to be an entertainer and a rapper. You have to entertain the people.
Well, the one thing that's really lost on society now that's, you know, anybody that does rap nowadays is the lack of an actual character. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you want to be yourself in most scenarios, but I miss you know, like Ludacris. Bro, you don't expect Ludacris to act civilized and normal when he shows up on the scene. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting fucking Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? If you see a DMX and he doesn't bark at you, something's wrong with DMX. You need to check him into the fucking loony bin. You get what I'm saying? Like, I miss when somebody was just like, you know, there is artists, I ain't gonna lie, there's artists that, like, they're distinguishable from anybody else. You say a thing that sounds like them, and I'm like, I know who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things you have. You have that. You have, like, a style that, like, once you hear it, you're like, yeah, nobody sounds like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I try to draw comparisons. I'm not even going to drop any comparisons. Once you got some shit dropped, we're going to have this conversation again, and we're going to make everybody listen to it, whether they like it or not. No, I'm just kidding. No, we got something in here, but that's up to you whether or not it can be played.
You can play it. I actually am trying to figure out a way to drop the Snap track and have a little, like, you know, the little picture with it and some stuff like that so that people can hear, you know, I'll let that song loose. And then there's more in the works. The Bear Mob mixtape is going to be, the way that I am trying to get it across to people, because I've had a few people that ask me, and they constantly ask me when I'm going to push new music. I'm basically pushing it out there as almost like a backwoods Wu-Tang. You know, crunk. I like hard trap crunk party music. So the whole idea behind it is to get people and videos and, you know, turn it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to turn up the rap a little bit.
No, I feel you on that. Because, you know, a lot of people have been falling into that pocket of enjoying that super slow, like, melodyne that, all right, that's, you know what I'm saying, like that, I'm living and there was a never, it was a him and a like, you're falling asleep on the mic, bro. I'm going to fall asleep listening to that shit, bro. You know, like a movie when it gets too boring and you had a long day at work, you just start nodding off, bro.
Right. They call it mumble rap for a reason.
Hey, I dare you to try to fall asleep to Tech 9.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, like, I want to be able to turn it up for people.
Yeah. Right, and I thoroughly enjoy that, and I cannot wait till your album comes out. So, I'll catch you again. We're gonna bring you back on this bitch again, and obviously, me and we're gonna chat later on. But I'm gonna sign out with you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play your track. So let's get this shit popping, bro.
All right, brother, man. Thank you very much for having me, man. Mad love.
Oh, no problem, man. It is a fucking honor having you on here, bro. We'll talk again.
Thank you very much.
All right, my brother, you be safe.
You too, my man.
Fuck yeah, bro. Huck Finn, bro. The man. You know what I'm saying? And before, you know, I'm going to take a dab, and that's loud, and I'm going to hack all over the place like a little bitch because I got faggot lungs. And it's okay. It's okay to use the faggot word when you're talking about yourself. I'm a fucking faggot. If you don't like that, then fuck you. You're a judgmental bitch. I got a wife, and I'm a faggot, all right? All right, anyways. I'm going to play the goddamn song. And this is Like It or Not, Snap Snap. You ready? I don't think you're ready. This is Huck motherfucking Finn, done right here at the Cthulhu Caverns, baby.
Snap, snap, rush, pop, show me in the back, shake your dance a lot. I said the beat make you move, would you like it or not? I say it's so damn hot, cause the fever in the spot. I said shake that, shake your dance a lot. I said shake that, shake your dance a lot. I said snap, like it or not. I say you're so damn hot, cause the fever in the spot. I say, eat him up, meet him, money, mo. I said you freak up, and then we ride it to the flow. And then she give a holler, you we ride it some more. I said, eat him up, meet him, money, mo. Eat him up, meet him, money, mo. I said you freak up, and then we ride it to the flow. And then she give a holler, you we ride it some more. I said, eat him up, meet him, money, mo. Eat it, mean it, money, mo. Hey, eat him up, meet him, money, mo. Said you freak up, and then we ride it to the flow. Show you in the back, shit the dance alive. Shit the beat, like it or not. I say you're so damn hot, cause the fever in the spot. I say G-A-R-T-Y, cause we wanna. Turned up, hold it down, living like a goner. Club on blast, crank it up and we ain't nada. We talking, not sipping, we finna be out of nada. Switch the smoke up in the forecast, cloudy blowing, hella gas, puff, never pass. We surrounded and drowning on the head of the party. We get it hot in this bitch, baby, crank up the naughty. I'm like, oh lordy, volume now bustin', so we say turned up till the sun goes down, till the sun comes up. Party, hella, slam, rush, pop, show you in the back, shit the dance alive. I said the beat make you move, would you like it or not? I say you're so damn hot, cause the fever in the spot. I say, eat him up, meet him, money, mo. I said you freak up, and then we ride it to the flow. And then she give a holler, if we ride it some more. I said, eat him up, meet him, money, mo.
Hey!
Yeah.
That was the motherfucking man, Huck Finn. We just had him on the motherfucking phone. And y'all just heard his goddamn voice. But check it out. That fucking ginger soulless motherfucking monster of a lyricist is my partner. That's your homie Jay.
Ginger bastard.
I'm Dirty B. We are the Bearded Weirdos. That guy right there is the one and only notorious Skylo 2 Wise Jenkins.
Skylo 2 Wise Jenkins, which, and man of the hour, Jay, who's only one work week, allows him to be here only one day.
Yeah.
That's okay. You gotta hustle.
But since I have a question, Jay, since we've been talking about you and your brother for a majority of this session, one question that I think we'd all like to know is: have you and your brother got into any fights or disagreements about anything serious? Not like trivial shit. Like, I mean, like,
probably not. No, honestly, no. I don't. Not that I can really.
Yeah,
think
no.
of,
You know what? His brother is just like him, bro. Pretty reserved.
Only we've almost like been not just like brothers. We've kind of been like friends our whole relationship.
And I can vouch for that. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, we would fight over some dumb shit and
dumb
argue,
shit. Right. Same thing with my little brothers.
Nothing really serious. No.
Well, Skylo, I guess the question could be posed the same. Like, did you ever have any like serious arguments with your siblings?
With my siblings, not necessarily, but over trivial shit, maybe.
Yeah.
There have been multiple times where since
you ain't never had like a little brother like steal some shit from you or like lie about something serious and get you in a lot of trouble or nothing like that?
No, never that. It's almost always like, why won't you let me play your guitar? Because it's expensive, you little shit. Yada, 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 yada.
Yeah, no. I kind of get that.
Small shit.
Like, obviously, I wouldn't let Karina play with this Neumann, but I would let her play with the microphone Skylo's got in his hands. You know, it's it's $100 dynamic microphone. You could drop it. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do that to my microphone. I'll be really mad. Right. But you can, and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get you, though. I understand, like, some things are, like, precious as fuck. Like, whenever Karina's fingers are lingering over here towards my board, I'm like, no! But it's in slow motion. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I love when she comes in here because I'll have the guitar sitting up on the wall, and she'll just come up in here and go, bling, bling, and then I'll have the board. I got a video of her on my TikTok. I'll have the MPC running, and I'll have some drums in that bitch, and she'll just go, like, okay, bet, get that drum pattern in, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be the 4-year-old producer. She,
right.
You know what I'm saying? She just turned 2. Give her another 2 years. She about to be in this bitch whipping and flipping the money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit, you know, like back when I first met Jay, he was I'm not gonna name drop, and he had another guy he was rolling with, and he had a style that was like super southern, and Jay was always super Midwest. So I was always like, You know, I was actually impressed though the way you guys blended it together. You know what I'm saying? Real recognized real. You guys did a good job when you guys worked together. You guys, it made sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, me and you have came light years because we've been working together for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a long time to get to know each other and how we work.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie. So when I met him though, he was so unorthodox. He would he would change his style in like weird spots and stuff like that. But you heard Destruction's Imminent, right? You guys been here from the beginning, right? That is what, a year? Oh, not a year. That's like 5 months ago. That's a half of a year.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
All right, look, let me tell you something. If you enjoyed that, this kid has made
not even a half a year. No, it was December that dropped.
Since then,
it was 2 months.
He's at least tripled his ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, the shit that we did on fucking Esoteric. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you haven't heard Alien though, I recommend when you next time you go to work, go on Spotify, type in your homie J.
Homie J, yeah.
Look, yeah, Y-A, homie J, J-A-Y. Nobody else has named that. If you want, you can even type in Alien after that. You'll see the album pop up. Listen to it from cover to cover. This ginger motherfucker will scare you how good he is. And I get to have the privilege of calling him my partner. Now, Skylo, he's another bad motherfucker. Now, we can't talk about what we're doing right now. It's super classified.
Super classified.
So I can't tell you any details besides the fact that we summoned him through the Black Sacrament. We said, dear mother, send your child unto thee, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood. And bang, he came right through the motherfucking door, dick swinging. He's like, what are we doing? Yeah, and he helped us lace together some shit that's making the next thing even more magical for y'all.
Oh yeah.
And Jay, bro.
Yes.
Jay,
yeah,
bro.
We are started on the next project. Yes.
Yeah, you guys should know that. We're not quitting this year. There's no liaison. There's no like leisure time. There's no like sit back and like collect ourselves, because last year
gonna be different.
Last year, Jay, tell them the process we did last year.
Last year, well, January we started with the session Saturday.
Oh boy! God.
For every week we dropped a session,
and we did not miss
every Saturday for the whole year.
Yeah, so we'd take turns. It was like then, Jay would drop one, I would drop one, and if there was it
was a the fifth month or the fifth Saturday in a month, we would do something different, because one of them we got night on it.
Yeah.
We got night on it.
I think that only happened 3 times, right?
Yeah, no, well, like 4, I think.
Okay, yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, we did a couple together, and then we got night on one.
But one thing that's different about this year, a different approach that we're trying to take, is last year when we finished a project, we took like a sabbatical. You know,
well, I think when we finished our first project as Bearded Weirdos, we took a probably a big break.
Yeah, like 2 months.
Yeah, maybe like, more than that.
Because I remember we weren't working on anything.
Then you started on yours.
Yeah, well, because I really wanted, all right, we had this conversation before the album started, and we're like, all right, we need to like put all of our effort into making a dope ass Bearded Weirdos album. So I'm not even thinking about my solo. You're not thinking about your solo. Purely Bearded Weirdos, just like we're doing this year. But the difference is, when that was all done, we wanted to take enough of a break where we're disconnected from like thinking about having to like have people fill in the songs. Basically, you get kind of not necessarily lazy, but it seems like it's an easier job when there's at least 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to do the whole song. I could really squeeze in the things that I wanted to say in a nice consolidated. Without the filler, I could trim the fat, and Jay to fill there. And he brings this shit trimmed fat, nothing but dope bars. So you get the best of both worlds.
Right.
But so anyways, it takes a minute. I'm sure if anybody in here can vouch for this, if you've been in a group bigger than one person, you know that you gain a certain like pack mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just waiting for Jay to strike, or Jay's just waiting for Dirty to strike, and it's imminent, bro. Somebody's dying in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then when you're by yourself, you're like, all right, this is a little vulnerable. I remember what this feels like, though. You know what I'm saying? This is uncomfortable. But anyways, it takes a minute to get back in the swing of, like, I'm still a member of the Bearded Weirdos. I got to represent. You know what I'm saying? But being able to, like, remember me type thing, it's like, you know, like, Jay, he's brilliant at doing variations during his verses and his hooks. Like, through a song, he doesn't keep the same structure. I like to keep the same structure. I'm a simple bitch. You know what I'm saying? If I'm rhyming a certain way, I usually don't deviate too much.
You usually keep it going.
Yeah, Jay will do like 8 bars this way and then a dope ass breakdown and then 4 bars back to normal or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He just throws a fucking stick in the spokes of what you thought how it was supposed to be done.
Man, you gotta keep them on their toes.
Your mama's favorite rappers, mother truckers. Hell yeah, that's still a nice moniker. Alien is a dope ass album. Fuck yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah,
Mom told me what y'all working on.
Oh yeah, my mom's leaking all her information.
That's good. Mama, dude, let me tell you something. You know how many shows me and Jay did where his mom was right motherfucking within eyeball view. His brother was in eyeball view, ready to fucking go nuts as soon as we hit the stage. I love that because my mom was the same way until she passed away. God rest her soul, or devil rest her soul, wherever she's at.
Whoa.
Screaming up at me, smiling down on me, whichever one. All hail Cthulhu. But anyway, she was the same way. Every time I had a show, she's like, "Hey, can I get a ride?" Yeah, all right, come on, let's go. And my mom was there, and she would chin check your motherfucking ass if you weren't in front of the stage.
Man.
She would grab you, and because his mom is a monk. Their mom is like fucking, she is like a peacekeeper. She's like the type of lady that would like walk in a room full of people arguing and be like, no, calm it down, hold on, listen, just talk. That's her. My mom, she would come in and just start throwing hands. She don't even want to talk. You know what I'm saying? She's like, who the fuck said what about what? So, you know what, to be honest with you, your mom and my mom would have got along because like how me and you get along.
Right.
The yin and yang quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You chill, she's not.
Right.
Well, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it works out.
it's weird, man. You know, like, dude, opposites attract is a real motherfucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, Jay, he's a quiet murderer. He's like the comedian that, like, not everybody really knows necessarily who he is. He's not Joe Rogan. He's not George Carlin. But he's Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is Tom Segura.
Without the fame. Not without the fame, but without the, like, notoriety. Tom Segura is no, like, George Carlin. But if you know who I'm talking about, then you know he's not no bitch when it comes to the comedy game. But he's a pretty silent dude, but... Listen, Jay's like one of those dudes that sits in the back of the room and is like, all right, yeah.
Observe.
Mm-hmm. But then when you ask him to engage, he just comes in there like, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the guy that walks in the room like, what's up? What's up, everybody? Who the fuck are you, though? I never seen you before. Oh, yeah, come over here and give me a hug, motherfucker. Give me a hug, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
All up in your face.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can smell the testosterone.
Oh, shit.
But that shit works. So Skylo's trying to find his way.
Yeah.
He's young in the game. He's 20 years old. And this kid right here, he has as much potential as any rapper that's 30. He has as much potential as any guitar player that's 25. Maybe 30.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about guitar playing, but I'll tell you what. This motherfucker, I would pay many bitches to lick his dick. Just one lick per bitch. Like, that's not, you're like, $20, bitch. All right, come on. You want more than that? One lick? All right, we can't even do business. Get the fuck out of here. I'm calling your manager.
I'm calling your manager, he said.
All right. So Jay, listen, I got a heavy one for you. Ready?
Yeah,
this is a super emotional question. This one might destroy your innards, bro.
Lay it on me.
If you were in the woods, would you rather get chased by Slender Man or Larry?
Holy
Larry,
shit.
hold up, let me break them in.
Yeah, tell him who Larry is.
Larry is from Come Play. If you haven't seen that movie, shamelessly plugging it. It's a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
He can relate. He can relate. We all vouch. Sure. We all give it a 5.
I think
I would rather run from the Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Slender Man's a lot more unpredictable.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I could escape from him.
Yeah, you think so?
I'll outmaneuver him.
I guess so, because Larry was fast.
Larry was fast. He was running on all fours. He was pretty creepy.
Oh, dude, he was scary as fuck, bro. You know what? I can't tell which one's scarier. A person with no face or a person that's face is constantly drooping until they, like, fix it.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, dude, the mom part. I don't want to, like, spoiler alert. The mom part.
That was fucked up.
The CGI, the transition, whoever
good.
did that, bro, fuck makeup. Hold up. We got a big comment right here. Oh, yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, man. R.I.P. for George Carlin, bro. He was the GOAT.
Yes, for sure.
Willie D said, the first time I seen y'all live, I was running sound for your set, and I didn't have to tweak much, and your stage show is more than memorable. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
You know, some of our last ones, my back was really bad and I needed a surgery, so I looked like a fat piece of shit. I wasn't moving too much. But for the most part, I have to keep up with Jay. This motherfucker's lit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Jay is one of them people that, like, naturally adapted to the stage. When we finally got up on stage, all right, there's two type of people in the music game. You know what I'm saying? All right, inexperienced at least. Person one gets on stage, gets really nervous, and it affects their performance. They get really nervous, like they're super feeling like everybody's judging them, and it's kind of hard for them to perform.
Yeah.
The second person gets on the stage, starts to rap, even if they fuck up just a little bit, whatever. They still focus on the work at hand, and once they show that they're ready to do all that, you know what I'm saying? Once they take it to that realm, and once they get comfortable. Once they get off stage, they're like, this is my job. Or once they're on the stage even, because my first time, all right, so I want everybody to tell their first time. So I'll start with mine, I'll try to make it fast. So, I was opening up for Bloodhound Gang. They did, Baby Me and You, we ain't nothing but mammals. We can do it like they do it on the Discovery Channel, whatever. I'm mutilating their song.
Right.
All right, I only had like 2 weeks to figure out what I had to do, and I had no studio, and my cousin borrowed me his. So I made 1,000 beats, had him listen to them. He's like, these 4. And I wrote 4 songs of those, memorized them, and then fucking 5-6 days later, or a couple weeks, whatever it was, I had very limited time. I feel like it was days. And anyways, so I get on stage, and I brought a lot of people. I brought every family member of mine, a bunch of my friends, a bunch of my family members' friends. I had probably like upwards of 100 people.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I brought a lot of people. I sold almost all my tickets. I was like really grinding really hard. And it was at the Hayloft Liquor Stand in Mount Clemens, Michigan. So I stepped on the stage, and my first song, I realized that I didn't write breaths in there. And I had no hype man.
Oh, all right.
So I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
I learned a lesson instantly. I'm like, okay, write breaths in there or have a hype man. That's the lesson. So, but soon as that lesson was made, I seen people reacting in a good way. My cousin was just like lit. My Uncle Drew was drunk as fuck. My mom was like front row. Everybody. My Uncle Jerry's holding the camera. I have filming of it. It is like cool to look over it because I'm like trying to think in my own head and not from the camera's angle. But anyways, probably midway through my performance, I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I'm displaying, because I'd walk up and rap for strangers randomly. I'll still do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You look like you listen to hip hop. Let me spit a verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to start doing that more often. I get more core fans. You know what I'm saying? You should do that too. We should all do that.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
So, Jay,
spread the word.
Your first performance. Did I hype for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think you were there. Yeah. First performance was at fucking Simon's After Dark, I believe.
Ooh, Simon's Hub.
For opening for Jelly Roll.
Oh, that was your first?
one, yeah.
That was your first?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
That was a really good show.
That was one of the best shows we've done. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a really good show. There was like 60
packed.
people, 70 people, and like 150 people a venue. Yeah, it looked packed as fuck, bro. And it was packed. I mean,
it was
dude.
nice.
Matter of fact, there's probably more people throughout the night, but the last core people that stayed around to the end of the show was somewhere upwards of 60 or 70 people.
Yeah.
That was a really
nice.
fucking good show, bro.
Yeah.
How did you feel, though?
Oh, I loved it. It was definitely. I think we kind of a little prepared for it pretty well, I think.
Yeah, not over prepared, but enough where you're ready.
Yeah, it's where I think we kind of knew what we were doing, even though you've performed before. But I think we were.
It's hard to remember your stage performance then because we've done 50, 60 shows.
I think you could definitely tell we were new, but we definitely got a lot of love from it.
The only thing that I remember is that very beginning. It was even in your style too, though. But you've changed dramatically. You were really quiet, so and nobody at the place really knew that because it obviously is your first time. But even many times after that, they didn't adapt to you.
Right.
So they just didn't crank your mic just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just by like 3.0 dB.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they never did that, which is an asshole move.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The best, you know what? Actually, one of the best was at Simon's After Dark eventually. I think Remy was, was it? Somebody was running sound and they actually knew what was up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your shit was gravy. But no, I remember that was the only flaw that I remember is that you were, and it wasn't even really necessarily a flaw. It was actually on the sound man. Especially knowing it was your first time.
Knowing how to use the mic.
Of course. And it took you maybe 4 shows to get really good at it.
Being up on the mic or up on the stage is definitely different with all the lights and smoke and it's hot. You gotta. So that's you prepare your stuff chilling in the studio and thinking you're all ready, and then you get up on stage and start rapping.
Nothing
and
close.
Holy shit! I was not prepared for this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not even close. Nothing similar. Hold up, we got some big comments. Hold up. Debo said first show Willie brought me in, and I think I was 16 or something. Was obviously nervous, but realized that the task at hand actually was and what it required, and then it consumed me. It was like a drug. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So much a lot of energy. Yeah.
And he said straight autopilot. That's right. If you know your material well enough, once you fucking link up, it's just basically autopilot. Yeah. You start thinking. Once you know your material well enough, then you don't have to think about that. You don't have to remember every word because the words are coming.
Right.
But you start to think
about other things.
Exactly. Yeah. You start thinking outside of yourself and how you're looking on the mic and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what you're doing. You be like, oh, you know what? I'm standing still too long, or I'm too stale, or you know what? The last time when I said this thing that was this low, my mic was too far away. Whatever. Yeah. You have time to think like that, and your material doesn't interrupt with your thought process.
Or it goes in the opposite direction, where you could be moving around too much, and you're not able to spit what you need to spit.
You get out of breath, and you're sitting there like, okay, somebody pick up on my words.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have did that backflip.
Hey, look, any artist that's ever has ever had a hype man knows you talking eyebrows.
Yeah,
you're like,
hype man.
You're like, when you look panicked, you're like, hey, pick up.
Yeah, that happened to me actually once at my first show playing all original shit.
Hey, hold on. Was your first show the one I watched?
No.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
My first show performing all original shit. There was a couple of them. One was at Scooters actually playing all original shit. Night was there. We did Wonka. That was the first song. That one was like, it started off like a disaster because Night started late on his verse. I had to cut in with the hook to remind him that, hey, you went on too long and shit. I was the one responsible for putting us all back on track and shit.
Yeah. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, but I was jumping around like a maniac during the first song, and when it come to do, there's the fast bit. Like, finally, you understand my operation. Like, I came to that part.
Spit that part for us.
Finally, you understand my operation. This is how it came into the game. It's my inauguration, suffocation, not complicit with my concentration. Paying out with you a game that you hate. This shit's deprivation. You know what it is. Like,
I was just letting the crowd get to know it a little bit.
Yeah. I was doing that shit, and
you were out of breath.
And I was out of breath because I was jumping around a shit ton. And then on top of that, I was kneeling down on the ground on top of that to be more theatrical because I was thinking outside of myself. But I found myself like, oh shit, I'm panicking because I'm not catching enough breath in my lungs and spitting the verse. So a couple of words got dropped and it kind of got slurred by the end of it. But after that was a lot easier because we did the first verse to Judo after that.
You know what you're talking about right now, Willie D. I didn't read all the other comments. Willie D saying the same shit though. He said, facts. So many artists don't think of breaths or having a hype man. Raw vocals always sound better. Yes, that's true. That's why over time you start to learn to write little breaths into your shit. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to take a breath on the kick and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, see, Jay, he had a lot of these styles down and didn't necessarily have like the keys. Like, if you were to look at a map and you're like, okay, that's a bridge, that's water, blah 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 blah. He didn't like make symbols for them yet. You know what I'm saying? But once that was like established, bro, he started fucking flexing.
Started learning more, yeah.
You know, same here.
How to
You know,
use stuff, yeah.
the first thing that I really realized that I do well and that I try to capitalize on a lot of time in songs is riding the drums, putting a word on every kick and every snare, trying to ride the rhythm of the hats and shit.
Yeah.
But hold on, we have a couple more. So Lil Dos is in this bitch, yes indeed. All right, so Willie Dangerfield said, even after 15 years of performing, I was still nervous as fuck opening for Tech 9 in an arena. Fuck, Jesus Christ,
yeah.
I would be too.
Definitely.
Shit, we'd be shitting our fucking
I
pants.
would.
We need to clean our diapers. I never had light shows. What? Shots. I don't know what that is. In great sound. All right, Lil Dos said, Skylo, Euphoria. Doggy broke the fucking secrecy. No! Delete it. No, I'm just kidding. No. Debo said, we all had a great show that night. Dos came up and everyone was on point. Fuck yeah. Debo also said this most recent show. Oh, okay. Lil Dos said my performance that night was shitty, bro. I was there at that Tech 9 concert. Oh yeah, bet. That's what's up. You know, my girl, I got to watch her open up for Twisted, and they did really fucking good. Me and Jay were screaming like little girls.
Yeah.
For real, man. It's good to see your fam fucking succeeding, bro. And that's another thing that like a lot of people have fucked up is that famine mind state, you know?
Yeah. Can't share the love.
No, they're afraid to share the love. They think there's not enough.
I know, it's terrible.
And you know what people I think admire about me and you and the people that we fuck with is that we actually like working with people and working together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just other people that don't like the work.
Right.
It's never on us. Me and Jay are always down. It's usually everybody else.
Yeah.
You got the new mic. Very nice beat. Tragic. What up though? Yes. Yes, I do. It's here. I am fucking happy as fuck. I am so happy. I appreciate you stopping through. What up though, Tragic? What's good with you, man? He's working on some shit. I cannot wait till it drops because we're gonna do a live listening party for the whole album.
Oh yeah.
But I love you mud truckers. Fucking Willie Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Nah, man, but Jay though, Alien to Esoteric. Did you feel like that Alien gave you more tools in your box to fuck with Esoteric?
Oh yeah, it definitely did. Yeah, for sure.
I need to go get something to drink. Will you give me a good one to play for everybody off of Alien? What's your favorite track off of Alien?
My favorite.
Your personal
track
favorite
is
on your album?
Probably Against the Odds.
Against the Odds?
Yes.
That is a good song. I do like that. I like the way that we fucking did the echoes on the odds parts.
Yeah.
But all right, here you go. Here you guys go. I'll be right back. Just working, homies. That's what's up, bro. Look, dude, Tragic. Y'all need to catch that motherfucker, bro. He got a song on one of my favorite. Actually, him and Tech 9, DZK and Tech 9 fight for my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
And he's got a song with him. I'm a little jealous.
DZK.
Yeah, and he's got my favorite microphone on the planet. But that's okay, because I love him. Hey, look, we just joined the gang, though. We Neumann in this bitch. We about to have 2 of these bitches. Yeah, this is what's up. Alien was definitely a masterpiece. Thank you. I appreciate that, little Dawson. You went through that bitch and checked that shit out. But all right, this is Jay's favorite song in his album, and I'm about to mute us out so you guys can hear this shit. You guys ready? Are you ready? I don't think so.
Ever since I started, it seems like all the odds are against me. Every step I'm taking forward, I fall with nothing to catch me. Drop falling, but y'all won't let me go. Eat and collect this dough. You hearing the music in me, no need for a stethoscope. My chest exposed, I pour my heart out, fighting to get it bubbling, cause they don't really want it. Like it when I am suffering, yes, I flow really far. I'm writing and I've been hustling, like tonight it's another late night. I'll be staying up again to grind. When they said I rhyme, no one took me serious, they laughing at me. I was thinking I must look delirious. Surprised when they said that I was really about my business. They doubted this kid acting like they didn't know how to listen, but I stuck with it. Took minutes to find my rhythm. Was spitting, convincing critics that this is just how I get them. No matter the obstacle, it is possible and I feel it. It is me against the odds, and the odds are that I'ma beat it. Is it that hard to believe when you look than Jay the underdog. I endlessly put in hours to set it straight. I wasted time working with people that weren't good for my health. Guess if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So I doubled up that overtime, working a dead-end job. Wanted to kick it into overdrive, hoping to get it on. I built a studio at the crib. My only hobby was to practice this, so obtaining the skills I've gained and become who I am today was no accident. Started printing CDs, I would go and sell them out every other evening. Gotta rely on word of mouth, doing shit that we need. Trying to build me up some clout, none of which is easy, but I never had a doubt. So I started booking shows and not just local. Went and did my thing with big names on the road like I'm supposed to. No one on my side of the push, not even the people that I'm close to. It's just me against the odds, and the odds are that I'ma blow soon. Is it that hard to believe when you look me in the eye? That a warrior's what you see, I'm never wearing a disguise. I will do just what I need, I was bred just to survive. Always focused on my feet, it's just me against the odds. Is it that hard to believe when you look me in the eye? That a warrior's what you see, I'm never wearing a disguise. I will do just what I need, I was bred just to survive. Always focused on my feet, it's just me against the odds.
I've been waiting, this my time. Now I'm here to get what's mine.
Hey! Whoa! You dirty, slimy bastards, my bad. What up, though?
Yeah, that hot shit. Let us know in the comments if you were fucking with that. Your homie Jay against the odds.
Yeah, bro, against the odds indeed, because, you know, one thing that I say a lot on this show, and I'm probably going to say more often, is the hardest thing for any artist is to actually get played. Just for a person just to press play is too hard.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
Like, each individual artist that's either on the screen in front of you or in the fucking comments has some great music. You might be a fucking fan.
Yeah, right. Especially if you like music, and if you like finding new music.
Right, and if you like hip hop in general, people that like really like carry on the torch of hip hop, then you're gonna hear that in the underground more than you are the industry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like I can vouch for everybody here. They can vouch for me. We put in fucking work, and Lil Dawg said it fucking flames on that track.
Thank you.
My man about to crack open the brew. I need to get my ass back to Harrison. That's what's up, though. Yeah, shit, you definitely do. Because, you know, Willie about to be setting up like a little booth and shit, too. He about to be sending me stems to mix and master. So we're about to have all kinds of shit happening and taking place.
Yeah.
All it takes is one play. Yes, that's what I posted that today, and that's a fact, dude. Sometimes all it takes is one play. One play is equivalent to 0.3 cents.
Right.
So that means if you play 4 tracks, you gave a person a penny.
Not bad. Not
bad at all.
Not bad.
All you got to do is listen to 4 tracks a day, and you're donating a penny. That's not a lot, but imagine what it looks like at the end of the year when you collect all the coins out of the fucking wishing thing at the mall.
Yeah.
You know the little, like, your water have like a little fountain, everybody throws coins in that bitch? That's $1,000.
Right.
Easily. All the quarters, people are like, you know what? I want this wish to come true. Here's a quarter, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Or here's a silver dollar, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, hey, I need like 10 wishes. Here's a handful of chains, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's hard not to support your favorite local artist, or it's not hard. Right. It really isn't, especially if you like their music.
Just lazy.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Dude, it's as simple as when you're bored or you're doing something that doesn't require your ears glued to anybody's voice, then my fucking brother's in this bitch. What up, though? Bob Marley in this bitch. AKA, to me, he's JJ. You know what I'm saying? But to y'all, that motherfucker Bob Marley reincarnated. And if you don't like that, then you can suck his dick and mine backwards. All right, but anyways, the hardest thing really is just to get a person to fucking press play. And it seems like that's not that hard of a task, right?
You would think.
You would think.
You would think.
People are lazy and they can't give you 2 minutes of their time.
Now look, we're not gonna lie to you. We're not lying pieces of shit. We took that route of pay to get your stuff on a fucking playlist, but that gets you nothing. It gets you some stuff that looks okay, but at the end of the year when they round it up, they don't even count it. Because they're quick plays. They're like 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? We need you to listen to the song.
Yeah.
That shit counts. So don't let anybody out there, don't fall for any of those stupid little playlist shit. When you see plays from us, now it's organic. We jumped from 24 to 25,000 organically. You know what I'm saying? We got at least 14,000 of those organically originally.
Yeah.
And then we got like another maybe 7 or 8,000 and then built from there off of just sharing it or whatever to one of those lists. And some of them are legit. They will put you on some big lists, but you got to pay fat monies. And they can't guarantee you the plays either. That shit does not work. That's not real. What you need is a core fan base. You need people that put your music on their playlist and they're like, you know what? I'm going to go for a run. You know what I'm saying? You go running for a half an hour.
Weirdos,
Dude, you could listen to a lot of music.
In a half hour, yeah.
In a half an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably bust out half an album in a half hour. Yeah.
Yeah, easily. Because, look, bro, I have a job that requires that I spend fucking 4 hours listening to goddamn water splash against the wall.
You could listen to a couple albums in 4 hours.
And look, all right, I'm a avid consumer of Joe Rogan's podcast, but he doesn't drop a fucking episode every goddamn day. So guess what? Some days, I got 4 hours of nothing but listening to music.
Yeah.
And I get bored of listening to, because I'm picky. I'm really picky. Ask them. What do I listen to? What's my playlist consist of?
Let me see. Mudvayne, Salvatore Ganucci.
One song that doesn't count.
Once.
All right,
Big Pun,
here's my
Big L.
Yes, there you go. So my playlist literally is Mudvayne, Big L, Big Pun, sometimes Eminem, DZK, and then majority of the other times before I go to anybody else, sometimes I'll go Marilyn Manson, or sometimes I'll listen to somebody new like Mac Miller. I did one time, but every fucking time that I get sick of those ones or just don't feel like playing those, guess what I play? I play local artists that either I know or have contacts to. Because look, he doesn't shout me out. He's never gonna hear me say this right now. But D's from New York, he's not a fucking garbage rapper. He is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, he posts a lot of stuff, which is not a bad thing. He's super vocal about his life. But that's and that's not even necessarily a flaw, because sometimes I do that shit too, bro. I'll get out there and I'll say some shit I probably should have said, I'll regret it 20 minutes from now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh, fuck this goddamn movie because it was goddamn garbage. And then 20 minutes later, I'll be like, I guess it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know how it is, though. All right, we got a couple more comments that rolled in. That was fresh. I appreciate he appreciates it. I appreciate it as well.
Thank you.
Yo, it's not that hard to support your local artists. What's the deal, big bro? You know what the dealio is?
I'm chilling.
And then Willie D said, that's why I never charge cover at Scooters when I throw a show. That way it goes to more potential fans.
Yeah.
See? So Willie Dangerfield, what he does, because look, I've been to a couple of his shows. He focuses on you having a good time at his show.
Simple as that, people.
Dude, how hard is that for promoters to do that? Like me and Jay have been to some.
Gotta make that bread.
Like Jay, have you ever heard of the term janky promoter?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How many of those have we had?
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot out there for sure.
There's people that like, you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out right now. Fury.
Yeah, Fury,
shout out to Fury, because Lethal Weekend is one of those things that every time we attend it doesn't fucking disappoint. Well, he went a year without me. I had no choice. It was either a wedding or my daughter was being born. One or the other. It was important. But we went together the year before that.
It was a good show.
It was amazing.
One we went to in Providence was just a different show. It wasn't Lethal Weekend.
I swear to God it was.
No.
It was 2 days long, and Snoop Dogg was, Snoop Dogg. Fucking what's his name? Shaggy Tudo.
Yeah, no,
they're both same level to me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Lethal Weekend. That's the one I went to without you. Was Lethal Weekend.
Oh, okay. Well,
he usually always throws good shows.
Yeah, and dude, the stories Jay told me about, I'm so disappointed in myself that I didn't go.
Yeah, it would have been dope.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely missed out.
Willie said, I look out for artists first. I don't make shit on the show. I throw them. You got to make something on the show. You can't do that because you throw a goddamn good show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to make something on it. But us artists, we always appreciate that shit.
Right, for sure.
Like Skylo, you've yet to experience being I've said this before on this show. You've yet to experience being at a show with your posse with you.
Yeah.
That's going to be a different experience for you, my friend.
Or at least a big one anyway, because I went to a couple with like Night and maybe somebody else, but like never more than like 2 or 3 people.
Well, look, me and Jay, we were part of we weren't part of it for sure because they didn't include us in a lot.
No, yeah, they left us out.
Yeah, but we were involved.
We were the outcasts.
Yeah, we were involved in like a circle that do a lot of shows and stuff. All right, here's what me and Jay were to these people. Oh, this person didn't show up. You know who will take it? Bearded Weirdos.
Yeah. That's probably what the situation was, yeah.
They threw us the fucking scraps. And we'd reach out all the time. I almost want to name drop so y'all can be like, oh, yeah, that's how they is. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not a little piece of shit. Oh, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm not a full-blown piece of shit. I still got a little bit of soul in me. But, so these motherfuckers, they would literally, like, when we were at the show, treat us like we were, like, fucking gold and, like, we were, like, you know, fucking bee's knees. Like, oh, yeah, we were so glad that you're around. But really, we were filler.
Yeah.
They treated us like garbage. You know what I'm saying? They treated us like filler. They treated us like we treat mumble rappers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When we were, in most cases, double to 17 times the skill of the people that we were performing with. I'm not going to name drop them. Not going to do it. But
he's extremely tempted.
I am extremely tempted because if you listen to their music, Data. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you my weakest song compared to their best song, and you're probably going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go with that garbage Dirty B song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I don't put out fucking shit that's dog shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. And if I do, I feel terrible about it, and I never make that fucking mistake again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you learn and adapt.
But see, 2021, this year, this is the year of the beard. We got so much stuff in the works that we don't even know what's in the works. It's so classified, we weren't even informed.
Right.
And we made the shit.
They invented a new class of clearance, over majestic clearance.
All right, let's see what we got. All right, so he said $100 a show is all I make. I mean, if that's profit, that's profit. $100 a show. If that's profit, if all your overhead is covered and you walked home with $100 and everybody was happy.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Yeah.
Right. Breaking even and everybody having a good time is a good show.
Yeah.
But a better show is making $100 and everybody has a good time.
Or 100,000.
Oh, dog, 100,000 and everybody has a good time. Plus makes $1,000. I'm just kidding. Because I don't think he's in here right now. But let me give a shout out to Saint B, one of the few artists that weren't you at that skateboard show?
Yeah.
He paid you too, right?
Yeah.
So look, Saint B. Shout out to motherfucking Saint B. He's like, hey, bro, I'm throwing this motherfucking show at a goddamn a skate shop. And there's no stage or nothing, but it's lit. And look, he wasn't lying. It was pretty fucking lit. It was kind of like a hookah lounge kind of thing. Like there was chairs set up and stuff and tables and such.
It was a skate shop, yeah.
But it was kind of like stage lit. It had like stage kind of lighting. It was pretty dope, I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, we had a fun time. We took a bunch of fucking pictures. There was a bunch of people there I've never seen before and never seen again, but we got pictures of them and they were like happy people. Remember that one dude? He was a sexy bastard. You know what I'm talking about? There's a sexy bastard. He took a picture with me. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get all kinds of likes on this picture. And I did. That motherfucker had eyes like an angel. He made me a little gay inside. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for real though, there was a lot of people there. There was some fine ass bitches. There was some fucking good music too. Because there's 2 artists there that I don't remember their name. They're a group that I haven't seen since then. But they put on a fucking hell of a good stage performance. But anyways, long story short, at the end of the show, Saint B approached us and threw us cash money.
Yeah.
He walked up and said, "Hey, thanks for coming out. Y'all did a good job."
Probably the only time I got paid for a show.
Right.
Other than ticket sales.
And look, this was a good show. Like, it was very enjoyable. We had a fucking good time. We did not expect to get money. We just expected to come and dust off some of the rust and get back on the fucking stage and have some fun and entertain. But we also got paid for coming there and doing a good job. So let's see what we got. Next show I throw will only be in our camp. Bet will only be our camp. Bet. I overbook because there's always 2 or 3 acts at the last minute to back out. That's facts. My brother said put a name on it. Tragic said Slick Willie put me on a show when I was fucked and I suck solid, dude. Hey, bro, that shit. Sometimes that happens. Me and Jay have had a couple of questionable ones when we were like not prepared enough. Well, I wasn't. That's for goddamn sure. I remember slipping up a couple of times.
Oh yeah, same here. It happens.
Willie D said, "I had 8 out of 12 acts back out of the day of the show before. Damn, I just want to perform again." Yeah,
I think we all do. I think
we all do.
Same here.
Yeah, that's something that we can't avoid as artists is wanting to get up there and flex our dick muscles. You know what I'm saying?
And but I do think we all need to acknowledge that if a show starts out bad, it can always get better from the initial point as the show continues.
Well, you know, sometimes shows can create memories that are more valuable than anything you got from actual like revenue.
Yeah.
Let me give you a good one. This is at a show where I was rapping with Big Willie. We were in a cypher. We had a couple of good drinks and shit. So I went out with ATM. You had to do something, and I didn't even perform. I don't think. I might have. I don't know. I think I just went out there to just chill.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we go out to I did perform. I did perform a set. It was like one of the ones that we brought to Ohio. Remember? Mm-hmm. Anyways, so I went out with ATM Pulse and Twiggy. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll drive, blah 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 blah. You know, we're gonna be all good." And ATM Pulse ended up buying shots for everybody there. So needless to say, the boy got frizzled. Twiggy was asleep in the car before we even decided to leave. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's effed in the B. Me, my license was expired, so I didn't have my license, and I got pulled over. But check this out. So I got pulled over for doing 66 into 65 and crossing in the left lane while crossing over the railroad tracks, even though the road was blocked off in the right lane all the way up until the fucking railroad tracks.
But you didn't get back over in the lane after it was blocked.
No, because I'm still going in the left lane because I was gonna have to turn eventually.
Yeah, but
I was gonna. So what do I do? Cross the railroad tracks, get in the right lane, and then get right back in the left lane? That's dumb as fuck looking.
How many lanes were there?
2.
Yeah, the left lane is not for turning; it's for the opposite driver.
No. This is a 2-lane road going one way.
Oh.
2 lanes separated by a median going the other way.
Oh, then it don't matter which one you drive in.
Okay, well, that's what they said they pulled me over for. Anyways, well, they fingerprinted me, took me to jail and everything, and had me get bailed out. But the other 2 drivers in the car were fucking inebriated. So, but anyways, you would think all this is, like a bad story. Well, we get to the fucking, the jail, to the jailhouse or whatever. And I got straight out the Murder Mitten hoodie with my name on the back, and then underneath I got Bearded Weirdos hoodie. They just had our logo on it or whatever, just said our names or whatever.
Yeah.
And anyways, so when I get back there, she looks at my fucking straight out of the Murder Mitten, and she was like, everybody on the force will buy one of those bitches. That thing is fucking sweet. Where'd you get that at? And I gave her the spiel or whatever. Yeah. And they're like, all right, well, take off your hoodie. So I take off the hoodie and I get to my Bearded Weirdo shit. She's like, Bearded Weirdos. Hey, come in here and show these people. Yeah. So, I kind of got passed around for a second. Another funny moment happened. They're sitting there rolling my hand across the fingerprint thing, and she's like, I can't get this fucking thing. I was like, I had it removed because I'm in the Men in Black. She had a little laugh. Yeah. It was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? And then, meanwhile, ATM Pulse is outside. He just fucking bailed me out, and he's doing fucking, Instagram fucking reels and shit with cops and shit, just rapping his lyrics, and they're all like, hip-hop and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, drugs and
stuff.
And so it was just silly as fuck. So I get out, and they still got the camera rolling on their live or whatever, and it was like, what's up, Jailbird, motherfucker? And meanwhile, we drive off. Really, like okay. fucking that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's one of those ones where it's like, I don't know if I should have gone or not should have gone. You know, the story is worth it.
Yeah.
The fucking shit was garbage when I was there, but looking back on it, it's definitely fun to talk about. It's definitely fun. The only time I've ever been paid is when I threw my own shows. Damn, that's fucked up. Depends on the MC hosting. Yeah, no, that is really fucked up, bro. If you do a good job entertaining, then you need to get paid.
Yeah.
You know, the only time that I find it, the only time I find it reasonable to pay is like in a situation like one time me and Jay. How much was that? All right, well, we're not going to disclose the amount, but it wasn't pretty. But he ended up getting us VIP at a fucking Ice Cube show. It was worth it, let me tell you. We had fucking catered chicken, we had fucking a vegetable plate, we had fucking water, we had pop, we had alcohol that we didn't even know that we could have drank. That was part of the.
I had to drive
Yeah, that was part of the package. I didn't know until we left, and I looked the shit up. I'm like, oh, it was there. It was for us to pop.
Yeah, well,
it was part of the package. Dude, they had Remy VSOP. They had motherfucking Absolute Vodka. They had Jose Cuervo. They had the only thing they didn't have is just my baby is Captain Morgan. We'd have been on and popping. I'd have probably took a couple of shots. Shots. All right, but I want to take a dab, but I'm not done with y'all motherfuckers yet. We're going to dive into some more shit. I got a couple of more things I want to discuss. But now we're going to go to, before we get back in this, while I take a dab and hack all over the place, we're going to go to the session Saturdays, motherfuckers, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you lean spills, because y'all ain't ready. Let me get them hard drums and the bass distortion. Then I lace the EQ in my main recording. Dropping tracks for the people that speak my language morbid. Every weekend me and my partner making the bangers for them. The redhead verbal murderer quick to make them forfeit. Once you see the fame and fortune, we gon' take a portion. Our lyrics equivalent to the cocaine aborted, lame extortion and petty crimes. That's all you claim as warriors. Rookies trying to play with Jordan till we aiming for them. Came with serrated blades just to fillet the organs. Raiders home, kick his door in and I'm taking over. I'm in his wife's hole deeper than the cave explorer. I bring the danger towards him. Cocaine and baking soda, making soda. Major corporations really ain't important. They bank is low, but now they really want to clutch pistols. You were warned before, not to fuck with them. I catch a buzz twisted, ungifted with life. I just dusted them, just hit them till the earth crust shifted. Keep my name out your mouth, I got you tongue twisted. Fans go from in love with you to having trust issues. I keep it murderous like David Berkowitz. You know I'm working with the people that can murk you in the nursery. Observe it, that I'm dirty, be your person. You be sure to get the first to hit you. Squeezing arms like a tourniquet. Every verse of this is calculated alchemy. You foul beneath the welcoming waves right from the balcony. You're bound to be Emperor Palpatine until my heart faded. I died and reincarnated as Darth Vader. Y'all haters and I'm sick of hearing phonies talk. Kill the celebrities' friends and leave them a lonely star. Or these kids rapping about it that don't know the art. This is Noah's Ark, I've been in the ground like Tony Hawk. I only walk every now and then a dubstep. I rap till the beat starts over, he isn't done yet. Like what's the subject? I make the beat bloodshed. Don't get your mug shot for looking suspect. You just an angry turd, your fans are banging dirt. Think it's a game, I'll kill you before you claim the perks. When I die as well on my beach resort, I still be getting paid in souls, ghost writing on a Ouija board. Gaining more nationwide, they won't be patient though. Me and your homie Jay, we stay in creative mode. Our crew the best you can find, you can't deny that. My craft infinite, you limited like Minecraft. You want that block shit, but it don't seem real. When I peep the top 10, I don't see skill. Just kids using their tongues to clean lean spills. Honestly, you Xanax zombies don't really need pills. You know what I'm saying? Don't need pills.
Yeah.
We back in this bitch, back in effect. Still feel like hacking a lung up though. I almost want to die. So with this big snow, like how bad was it in your area?
I want to say we got like 6 to 8 inches, something like that.
I mean, we pretty much all got that, but that's not what I meant. I meant like Were people panicking like a motherfucker? Did you have any power outages?
No, not that I know of. No, we're usually always good when it comes to like that shit like that. Like my grandma's power will go out. You know, neighbors will go out, but our power is always usually pretty good.
What about you, Skylo? Anything bad in your neighborhood?
My neighborhood right now is like it's not bad as far as power outages go, but as far as snow plowing goes, it's fucking
you guys
terrible.
Got an issue with that over there?
Oh, it's fucking terrible. There was one day like everyone's like fucking slipping and sliding and shit on the way in. There's like one house even got ticketed by the police for not fucking like
plowing their shit.
Plowing their fucking driveway. There was like apparently I heard from my aunt that they had their whole entire fucking vehicle covered in snow.
Well, look, this is how you guys. Some of you guys may not be from Michigan, so let me fill you in. So I go to work at like 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. I have to clock in by 6. So 5 a.m. I'm cruising the roads, and when I came out, I had to unbury my car. All right, first of all. So I didn't realize that I had to do this, so I was almost late for work. But anyways, it was still snowing when I went to work. I went to work, came out, and by the time I came home, I had to like gun it into my driveway to break through the snow wall. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why you're supposed to shovel it.
No, I did before I left. Like, I made enough room around my car where I could just come back in. Obviously, I didn't handle the stuff that was underneath the car.
Well, right.
If there was anything. But
well, I'm saying you shovel it before you park your car there.
Yeah, no, when I left in the morning, I, like, went around it or whatever, and then I pulled myself out and went to work. But, all right, so check it out. That same fucking day, I leave from my job, and right down the street is a Family Dollar, right? And they pay a company that's for, all right, so I live near, I don't live near shit. I live in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, they pay a company that lives, or that's operated out of like Upper Michigan, even farther than here, like 2 hours away, to plow their fucking parking lot. So I had to go there because it's the only place near here that had what I needed. So I had to literally like pedal to the metal into there. And I fucking park, and clearly, obviously, I got stuck. I ain't got no fucking 4-wheel drive, so I had to do the until I got enough momentum, and I fucking worked my way out of that bitch.
Yep.
But look, if you ain't from Michigan, then you fucking stuck.
Yeah, you don't
Your
know.
motherfucking ass is calling a goddamn tow truck, right?
Yeah, you don't know anything about that if you haven't lived here for a while.
Yeah,
if
or
you
at
ain't
least
from
in the snow, because Michigan ain't the only place that
Midwest,
snows.
East Coast, you guys know what's up.
Right.
But you motherfuckers in Florida, you goddamn bastards in fucking California, and you son of a bitches that recently just found out the wrath of the Titans in fucking Texas. Like, shout out to Texas.
Shit.
Hopefully everybody doing good there. I know they were not expecting that shit, bro. They had a 1 in 120 year storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't been that cold in 100+ years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like they've had snow.
Right.
Look, my cousin Bernie's older than me by like a couple years. She's like 36, and she lived in Texas her whole life, and she didn't see fucking snow until she came here.
Yeah, right.
That'll tell you something.
Yeah, my mom's from Texas.
Yeah, did she ever see snow?
I mean, not there. I don't.
There,
think. No,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
My cousin Bernie lived her whole life and
Right.
never seen snow there.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? To like wake up and so they didn't have plows, they didn't have anything ready, they didn't have an abundance of salt to put down.
Yeah, you're not prepared for it at all.
At all. That was not
If
their
it happens, you're fucked. Yeah.
Like California, they're probably not going to get snow, like serious snow. But dude,
I
Texas
think it
got
snows in California.
Does it?
I
I don't know, man.
I think Northern California.
I'm such a closed off individual, bro. I lived in Michigan my whole life, you know. So wait,
I could be wrong, but I think Northern California. I think it's north enough to where it gets. Snow.
have you ever technically lived outside of Michigan?
No. I've
No?
always lived in Michigan.
Skylo?
No, I've been in Michigan my whole life.
See, we are uneducated in the world. We're stuck here. I spent almost a month in Ohio. In Mansfield, Ohio. But I was helping somebody pack up their entire house to get ready to move. Then I helped them move to Michigan. So, I don't know. It was like an extended stay in Ohio.
Right.
So, and obviously the trip we took, one time I drove to Tennessee with somebody to pick somebody up and drive back. We literally drove through Ohio, through Kentucky to Tennessee, and picked up somebody in a McDonald's parking lot and then drove all the way back. I drove there, he drove back. Like dog. fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The worst driving experience I ever had.
I think the worst driving experience I've had was when my family and I were going to Disney World the second time, because the first time, my mom and I took a flight out to Orlando or Kissimmee or wherever it was. My dad didn't go with me because his Achilles heel was snapped in a baseball match. Well, not a baseball match, softball, but it's a little lesser league. But you get the point. The second time we drove there, and both of my siblings were, alive to witness the shit. So my whole entire family packed in one little tiny ass Prius, driving down to.
What?
Yeah, we're in a Prius.
You guys, hold up. You guys clown carded the whole way?
The whole way.
Dude, that was torture, wasn't it?
Yeah, we ended up getting into Savannah, Georgia by like 11 or 12, and we left at like 6 in the morning and drove the whole fucking time. What made it worse is that there was a Steak and Shake, I think, like in...
I don't know what that is.
A Steak and Shake? It's kind of like a diner-ish kind of thing, where you get like burgers and shit.
I mean, Steak and Shake. So wait, what are the... So...
That's what it's called, yeah.
So their main meal's like a steak sandwich and a shake?
Pretty much.
Or do they like take the steak and put it in a bag of flour and shake it?
I don't know. It could be either way.
I don't know.
Google it.
It could be either way, but we went to a Steak and Shake trying to get food, and it was terrible because we were waiting there for a fucking hour, and they still didn't give us like our food and shit.
Jesus
we didn't even get to order anything. We just fucking left.
Yeah. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
Fuck all that.
But you went to Disney World twice. That must have been awesome.
Yeah.
Not the second time.
No, not the second
The
time?
first time I was a fucking child and I met all the fucking characters and shit. Second time with my siblings, not as fun because I was like, what, 17, 16? I'm like,
yeah.
nah,
no, that's not fun.
That's not fun. Nah, hell no.
I'm trying to fuck bitches at 17. Ain't no bitches to fuck at Disney World. That's gross. And if you thought about fucking bitches, you was nasty. No, I'm just kidding. No, for real though. Universal. I get jealous at anybody that's ever been to Universal when they were a kid. Like, damn, man, your parents are awesome.
We went to Universal.
How was it, bro? Tell me.
We went to. Well, I don't really remember Universal.
Like, tell me about your favorite experiences there.
I think it was Epcot. I think it was called. There was this like GM ride, like GM General Motors. They make the cars. There was like some kind of ride where it was like you would be in like almost acting as a test dummy in a car, but they would do like it was like a simulation because it wasn't an actual roller coaster or anything like that, but it was a simulation, and I don't know, it was very interesting, and it was a lot of fun.
So it was like one of those ones where like you felt it like
jostle.
jostle.
It would move around a little bit, but yeah, and like it would like speed up really fast, and then it's like you'd slam into a wall.
I heard about
obviously you wouldn't really hit the wall, but
yeah, I heard about the Spider-Man ride. I heard that the Spider-Man ride was like very similar.
I don't think they had that one when we were there. It was obviously. I was
oh my
a kid.
god,
It
I'm
was a
such
long
an
time
engineer,
ago,
bro. The
but-
bass of your voice right there, I almost wanted to sample that shit. This motherfucker got the bassiest voice on the planet. Yeah, he's about to come take your bitch.
Best watch out.
Dog, live at the Cthulhu Caverns, motherfucker, episode 8. Thank God for the mechanic, because he reminded me that I needed to change that shit mid-motherfucking episode like a thug.
Yep.
So, this is live in the Cthulhu Caverns, episode 8, with the motherfucking partner, Yomi J, bro.
Yeah.
And Skylar Two Eyes Jenkins, what's happening?
Yeah.
Skylo?
We in this bitch
A.K.A.
chilling.
Garrett Blocker, the Sky Dragon?
The Sky Dragon. You best watch out.
AKA Skylo Ren, AKA Skylophone.
You have to sacrifice
Stylophone,
3
I like
monsters
that
of 4
one.
stars and below to summon Skylo, the motherfucking Sky Dragon.
AKA Skylo Scorsese.
Hold up, so Willie said, I lived in Houston a couple of times, and the building code don't call for insulation like they do here when the building houses. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Then he also said, I went to the Bahamas when I was 16 on a cruise. International waters law let me gamble and drink with no issues.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
in international waters, most laws don't apply. I don't think. Because it's international waters. You're not in the U.S.
That makes sense, though, because the UFC was talking about getting a fight boat.
Yeah, because you can do whatever out there.
So that would have been pretty fucking awesome. To be
Water
honest
is
with you.
not owned by anybody.
Well, you know they do got the Fight Island.
The funniest part that Will said is that he bought weed from the Bahamian cops.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Whoever's got it. Bro, you got that chronic, bro? Let me get that shit.
It's just really funny that it's the cops and not somebody else.
All right, so no. I am going to start Jay up on a journey. Now, I want you to finish my words. You want a verse from the homie, you know me, the name is Jay.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Can't do it.
I was excited.
I was excited too. I was really excited.
No, you caught me off guard.
Can we do it again?
Probably not.
Oh, man.
He clowned me,
No.
bro. That's okay. That's okay. Because on my birthday, I want to make him spit a whole motherfucking song, no beat.
We can do that.
We gotta make him shit ton drunk, and maybe get a line of cocaine.
Dog. I don't want his mom to kill me. I thought we were friends, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just spitting shit out there.
Hey, you know what? But you can give me cocaine because I'll snort it through my eardrums.
That might be interesting.
No, listen. You know, I'm glad you brought that up because let me tell you something. Hold on, let me So look, listen. Let me turn my bass up. You're gonna want to hear this. I'm just kidding. So check it out. Look. I'm not gonna tell you to not do cocaine because it's bad for you and that it might make your heart explode if you do too much or many other side effects. I'm going to tell you not to do it because you're probably going to like it and it's really expensive. All right? I don't have a problem. I've never had a problem. I've never truly been addicted to anything besides caffeine, music, and nicotine. That's it. I'm sorry. I can't live without any of those things. Like if I ain't got a Mountain Dew, I get a headache. If I don't get a cigarette, I get a murder. And then if I don't have music, I don't have anything else. Yeah. My soul leaves my body. I'm no longer human. You know, like Jay. Yeah. Jay, shout out to Jay, bro. He gave up cigarettes.
Oh yeah, man, had to. Shit's garbage.
Yeah, I used to bum cigarettes off of him like that shit was going out of fashion.
Yeah.
Skylo, thank God, has never took up the habit. Don't ever take it up.
Yeah,
nope.
Do not.
Tell the kids. Tell them kids and adults. Tell them adults.
Yeah, tell the adults. Don't do it.
Point at me and tell me.
Don't do it. Don't do cigarettes. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna listen to him. No, but
he said he'd quit earlier this year and he never did.
But so look, cocaine is like I said, it is bad for you. It's not a good drug. But listen, if you don't have a addictive personality and if you've done cocaine before, you know that it's not the worst drug to have when you're having a social environment. Like if it's say you're having like business is concluded. Let's just say like you're like you just got done putting together like a whole day's worth of good dope ass beats producing with the producer, right? You and that producer.
Yep.
And then he's like, and this has never happened to me. I'm just making up a scenario as we go. But he's like, yo, what up though? Shit, you want to like just chill for the rest of the night? Shit, we can maybe make some more beats. I'm gonna have to get some coke. You down with that? Like, fuck it, let's get it, right? $40, less than a gram between two people. That goes the whole fucking night. The whole fucking night. And look, me, I'm not a person. I've done coke. I do cocaine once every 3 years, and I haven't done it in like 5 since the Brother Lynch Hung concert.
Right.
What was that? 4 years?
No, I don't think it was that long ago.
No?
Maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like time just goes slow as hell. Okay, so 2 years ago, I did cocaine. That was it. That was the last time I did cocaine. And I don't plan on doing it again ever. But if the situation is right, and Marilyn Manson's like, yo, what's up, man? I've heard of your music for some reason. I want you to try this fucking Colombian cocaine. I'm getting in the motherfucking car. I'm sorry.
He's gonna snort the Colombian cocaine with Marilyn Manson because that's one of his favorite people.
Dude, I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, bro. If you're gonna do cocaine, do it with Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, I guess.
And if you're gonna get cocaine, make sure it's from Colombia.
All right.
If they grew it here, it's not real. All right,
that's laced with something.
Another thing that I'm glad I'm not super popular on YouTube. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. But check it out. So another thing that I'm gonna slightly promote is acid. Because mushrooms, that's up to you. That's about to be legal soon everywhere. And it's like weed in a way. But my problem between the two is like if you use acid properly, not retrograde, but real acid, real LSD, if you get somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing when they make the shit, you can have, if you're an atheist or a Satanist or a fucking Buddhist or a Christian or a Catholic person, you open up things that you never really like looked at. All right, let me give you a good experience. Let me give you a good example. I'm not religious. You know, I do believe in God, but I do not believe humans can comprehend and understand it. Anyways.
Yep.
So, I'm on 3 hits or 3 fucking blotter hits, and it is some really good acid. And I'm with a person that's never done acid before, so I took as much as them, so they didn't feel like they're gonna die. But this is enough acid for you to unleash your fucking inner spirit. So I'm like, all right, I want you to come with me right quick. I've only tried this once, but last time it was really fun. Let's go outside. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to put his business out there. Babe's ex.
Right.
All right. Anyways. So I'm like, come outside. Put your feet in this wet, cold. It's like 9 o'clock. Sun just went down. And it's been a hot ass day, but there's a little bit of dew or like, you know, mist left over on the grass, and it was a little wet. And we're barefoot. And I'm like, all right, put your feet in the grass. Just look up. And there's so many stars. There was a clear ass fucking night. And I don't know about him, but this is what I feel every time I'm on acid barefoot with my feet touching the grass. I feel myself connected to Earth. Earth, with its gravity and everything, connected to the universe. So, essentially, I'm touching the universe. It made me realize that even the space in between atoms is space.
But if you're connected to the Earth and the Earth is connected to the universe, you're touching yourself.
I am. I'm touching myself right now. Y'all can't see it because I got a fucking... I'm just kidding. No, it's censored. No, but it's like... that's one of those experiences that, like, it'll wake you to fuck up. But, listen, now, with that being said, if you're not 25, don't do it, all right? Because your brain is not fully developed yet, according to science. Now, with... only reason I said according to science with hash quotes or whatever is because they don't know if that is true necessarily or not, but they do really think that the brain stops developing at 25, and that's pretty much when it stops growing and growing neurons. But I'm not sure how much they've actually like studied into that. Right. But that's a consensus. So I don't think you should try acid until you're 25 or older. But if you feel egotistical, if you feel materialistic, if you feel like, I don't know, just like toxic, like your existence is meaningless, or your existence is a fraud, or your existence is like a burden on somebody, if you just like, you know what, I need to just like experience something different, and you take a good amount of acid with somebody near you that's either sober or very experienced in it, you know, like your shaman basically, then you could just be like, okay, let me examine the universe. Look for a sign. Okay. And you might just come to like a conclusion that like, okay, you know what? I made mistakes, but I can only like I can only learn from my mistakes and not make those mistakes again. Mm-hmm. Of course, any human being thinks these things, but do you really accept them? Yeah. On acid, they become a truth. Yeah. Like on acid, it's like discovering that for the first time, like you've never heard those words ever before. But they're in your brain. Your brain said, hey, maybe you should stop being a useless piece of shit and get a fucking job. Right. Yeah. And then you're like, yeah, because you know what? If I did get a job, maybe I can afford to live in a house or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your situation is. But
or like a lonely piece of shit and get a girlfriend, and if we're using the same kind of shit.
I'm just trying to paint a picture from somebody else's perspective. You know, like look, maybe your job is very menial. Maybe sometimes you do it, maybe you're like a robot and you just go on autopilot when you get to work and you just push yourself through. But at the end of the year, when you finally get that vacation and you get a couple of like-minded friends and you get a good chemist with some good, strong acid, and you go to a place where you don't have any responsibilities that, you know, you can't, like, hurt no babies, you know what I'm saying, or neglect something and it catches on fire, you know what I'm saying? Set yourself up in, like, a tent. Maybe you have, like, a bonfire and somebody nearby that's not a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy yourselves, and then when you're fucking and when you're done, go back to your tent and go find off and go fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And dude, you can't go wrong, bro. You just have like a good ass time, especially if you're not worried about yourself or anybody around you losing their shit. But mushrooms, you can lose your motherfucking mind. You can start to feel like the grass has something against you, stepping on it. Like, bro, can you stop stepping on me? And you're thinking this thought every time you step on the grass. You're like, stop stepping on me, stop stepping on me. I can't help it. I gotta go forward.
Well, what if the grass is feeling that?
But then you could also have those bonding experiences. Like one time, me and my friend Willis were I'm not gonna say his last name. Me and my friend Willis. It was his like third or fourth time on mushrooms, and I had already taken mushrooms enough where I almost didn't want to do it anymore. It just wasn't that interesting. And I was like, all right. My friend ended up he wanted to go and pick up something else, and the person didn't have that, and for free gave him a bunch of mushrooms for the inconvenience. So obviously he shared. So me and my friend, we're tripping our fucking balls off, and we walk to the weed man's house. This is back in the Regos days, so this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
We're getting bags that long, that thick, that wide, big pillow sacks. Well, motherfuckers is getting that for $10. You know what I'm saying? So we had to hook up. So we walking over to my dude's house, and we hit his block, and this is like fall. It's still nice enough where we're just wearing like sweaters, so it's not like cold or nothing. But anyways, there's no leaves on the trees. So we start walking, and the trees are frozen stiff. They're not doing anything. But it's a windy, in the atmosphere kind of night, so the clouds seem like they're moving really fast. So when you look at motionless trees and super moving sky, it kind of feels like everything's going fast forward.
Yeah.
So we were just like, bro, how long have we been walking? And we're just like, maybe too long. Maybe people are worried we're gone. We almost turned back before getting to weed, and we were only like 5 houses away. It was strange, but we made it back. Everything was fine. It was kind of strange walking back, having the weed, and it's like, yeah, you want to hold it? I'll hold it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, man. It was like, I don't know. It was just fun, man. But see, mushrooms, it's like a wonder. You have to like make sure you're not around a bunch of like, I don't know, man, dumb people. Yeah. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? People that are like cause drama, because that could fuck you up. All you feel is negativity and hatred. All right, so let me give you a good example. I knew this one kid. He was like very inexperienced in the drug department, and he ate an eighth for his first time of mushrooms. Wow. And my friend was like fucking with him. He's the one that got it for me. He was like, bro, I will chop you up in 1,000 pieces and put one part of you in every like 1 mile radius around the planet. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, I'll cut you up right now. And the dude just took the fuck off. He booked it. He came to my house crying. Wow. Crying. He's like, this person's gonna kill me. I'm like, no, he's not. He's just come in, bro. Come in. You're safe. You're safe in here. You can't get you in here. I knew what was happening like 5 seconds into the conversation. Yeah. But it's just like, dog, you can get fucked up, bro. That was mushrooms. On acid, he'd be like, cut me up. How you gonna cut me up though? You ain't got no knife right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go a really long way to get a knife, and by the time you get it, I'm gonna go over there. Right. Then that person's like, if he's fucked up on acid too, he's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna come over there where you are. I won't be there. The conversation keeps going. He never goes and gets the knife. Yeah. You guys get stuck, and then you start seeing some cool shit over there. And you guys, I'm just saying, bro. Because like, I had this one experience where I'm just sitting in front of a fire, and the logs got down to embers. Like it was basically, there wasn't very much fire coming off of it, but the edge of it was doubled and tripled and quadrupled. There's like 17 layers of it in different colors. And it was like going to like a 3D, you know how like one half is red, one half is blue kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if you think about it like that, when I would turn my head, it would make it seem 3-dimensional or 4-dimensional, whatever you want to say, because it was already like a fire, 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
But it just had like extra layers to it. It was so weird. I ended up like, I'm sure people are looking at me like, what the fuck is he doing? But I was like, and dog, I don't know. It's just, you have fun with yourself. See, the difference between mushrooms and acid is mushrooms can take you on a ride. Like your entire consciousness and your physical being. You can physically feel connected to things. Acid, you're still you, but your auditory and your visuals have taken you on a trip.
Yeah.
You're no longer at the wheel anymore. You will have no control for 8 to 12 hours, you dumbass. But yeah, man, we're almost 2 hours in, and I gotta piss like a Russian racehorse. I think my eyeballs are yellow. We've had people in here all night. You guys have no life, and I love you.
Yeah. Y'all are the shit.
Y'all are the motherfucking shit. Shout out to anybody that came through here throughout the night, and whoever comes in here in the future, man. Hopefully you stick around and like the page and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah, so I am Dirty B.
And I'm your homie Jay.
We're the Bearded Weirdos. This
Skylo
is the
Two Eyes
co-pilot.
Jenkins.
Skylo Two Eyes Jenkins. This motherfucker shows up all the time, and this motherfucker always lays some dope ass shit.
Oh yeah. We are live from the Cthulhu Caverns.
Yes, sir. And look, Esoteric, March 19th is going to be everywhere.
Coming soon, yes.
And I
Snooze, you lose.
It's gonna be intense.
Intimidating.
It's going to be what? Yeah, baby. So we the fuck about it, this bitch. You enjoy yourselves. And look, if you're a dude, I hope your dick grows 14 inches tonight. If you're a chick, I hope that booty meat grows, and I hope them titties get to flapping nice and big.
Yes.
I hope your areolas shrink down to the perfect size and ratio for your nipples. And if you're trans, I hope whatever new part you got works perfect. Like flawless. For real. Whatever the new shit you got is, that's what's up, bro. Shout out to whatever label that you bought it from, whatever brand. Shout out to the people that make them dicks, because them dicks is fucking good, right? Right? Or them tits, whatever you got. You probably got like fake tits that like shoot missiles out at the end or blow smoke from the nipples. That's what's up.
Don't look at me.
Don't go all, dude. If you look, you don't have to self-identify as male or female. You can self-identify as a motherfucking fireworks show. You know what I'm saying? You can get motherfucking implants that shoot smoke out of your nipples like a music video. You know what I'm saying?
Austin Powers.
Dog, I'm telling you, the
She had,
spy who shagged me, dog.
She had machine guns.
Oh, she did, dog. I would get them. I'd get machine gun titties. All right, much love, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.